Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine, and today's topic is regarding who is keeping tabs on you and why. There are three groups, and the timestamps for each group can be found in the description box in the comment section below. If the reading and messages resonate, please feel free to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments if you choose. For all of my subscribers and returning viewers, as always, I love you, I thank you, I appreciate you. For newer viewers, welcome, and if interested after this video, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there for you as well. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into each one of your messages. Hi, Group One. So this is just a quick additional message here based on the reading. I don't think I mentioned this before, but in the reading, I'm kind of getting the vibe that there could be quite a bit of gossip about this group with that Six of Wands energy, and I believe the Three of Cups. There could be some gossip. I feel like maybe you are somebody, for those of you who are more private or people don't have full insight into what's happening in your life where they can keep tabs. There seems to be maybe a friend group or potentially a romantic partner in a friend group or friends and family that seemingly are gossiping about what's going on in your life. I do feel for a majority of you, especially those that have social media and others have some sort of insight or connection to know what's happening. There is a lot of talk about maybe your achievements, your goals, maybe what you're working on, milestones that you're reaching. There is a lot of chatter about you. So whomever is keeping tabs on you, they are keeping tabs as a group, or there's a specific person that is keeping tabs on you by communicating with a group of people close to you, whether that's friends, coworkers, or family. Based off of the reading and what you hear in the reading, you can pinpoint who or what it is. You would know better than me, but I don't recall mentioning that in the reading, the gossip or the chatter. But again, you had a pretty good reading in terms of how you're being viewed. So hopefully you're able to enjoy and may it resonate in all the ways that it is supposed to. Thank you. Welcome to your reading, Group One, regarding who's keeping tabs on you and why. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards. I've pulled 5 from one tarot deck and 3 clarifiers from another. So we will quickly highlight the cards that have come through and then we will get into the message. So the first card out is the Ace of Wands, followed by the Emperor. And then we have the Six of Swords, followed by the Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Magician as the final card out. Bottom of the deck energy is the Devil. For the 3 clarifiers, we have the Three of Cups, followed by the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands. So really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, the messages should apply no matter what. So this group is a little bit of a mixed bag. I feel for quite a few of you, there are multiple people kind of pulling on your energy or keeping tabs on you, inquiring about you. It could be one or more of these people. You can take it how it resonates. I'm going to highlight the energies that are kind of keeping tabs on you, and you can fit it where it goes, and then we'll get into the reason why. So for a number of you, this is going to be somebody that you have either had a family with or a romantic connection with, or you were married to. For others of you, this is a friend group you walked away from, or a family, kinfolk, people that you've had a community with. It could even be co-workers for some of you with this Three of Pentacles. And for some of you, it's all of the above. There's a romantic partner from the past that you walked away from, a friend group, a family dynamic, and even a co-worker dynamic that was unhealthy. So you know where it goes, where it fits. Let's go ahead and get into the reason why. So let's first go ahead and get into this Emperor energy. So if this is somebody that you didn't have a family with, or you were not married to, then this is somebody that is now wanting to be an emperor in your life. This is somebody that is very passionate about you with this Ace of Wands. This is somebody that wants a new passionate beginning, with the Ace being the beginnings. This is somebody that is still very deeply desiring you, especially with that Devil energy at the bottom of the deck. This is certainly someone that could have an obsession with you, whether that's an healthy obsession or not. I'm not here to judge. It's a devil energy. It's usually unhealthy. This is somebody that is codependent on your energy. These energies, these people overall, for all of you, could have a slight obsession or attachment to you. These are energies that could have been feeding off of you. They could have been feeding off of your energy, potentially draining you. It could have been an imbalance in these connections or in this specific connection, where people were taking, or this person was taking more than they were giving. With the Six of Swords, it shows that you walked away. You chose to walk away from something where there was a lot of chaos, conflict, rumors, lies, bullies, infidelity, and you chose to go to calmer waters, right? But the Six of Swords can also be reconciliation. And this is a person that now, a person or people, but specifically this Emperor, this person wants to come back in and reconcile. They want to be able to come back in and almost glaze over what has happened in the past, right? They want things to be more calm or more healing between the two of you. Because when you walked away with this Five of Pentacles, this person, they may feel like they lost some sort of value. So you brought value to this person or these people. Being in, like I said earlier, feeding off of you. You could even been financially helping these individuals, or they could have been taking advantage of you financially. This is an energy where now this person could also be having financial issues. These people could be struggling financially. Their livelihood can be imbalanced, or this is an energy where their sense of self has taken a hit by losing you, because the Magician comes out after, meaning that essentially coming back together with you kind of gives these people a certain sense of power. It gives this Emperor especially a certain sense of renewed power and confidence. You bring confidence to this energy. There's something about your energy that these it kind of fuels others. This person, though, is also seeing you as somebody who has become more powerful, more focused on yourself, more focused on your goals. You could have found a renewed sense of strength after walking away from this energy. And now they're seeing themselves as not really being valuable enough or having anything of value to give to you. They're seeing you as somebody that has it all, or that is able to give it all to yourself and those around you that rely on you. So almost as if you don't need them. And essentially, there is a attachment here. This person is finding it very difficult to detach from you. For this community energy where there's friends, there's family, or this is a coworker dynamic, these people want to come in and offer emotional support. Okay, even this Emperor energy, this is for this group, whomever is keeping tabs on you, whether it's one or either or all of the above, there's a desire to have victory and success in a renewed beginning. Because with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot of admiration for you. These people are viewing you as very much respectable, somebody who is achieving their goals, or they're seeing you as somebody that is headed for the Six of Wands. Because the Six of Wands is conquering. This is somebody that has overcome. This is somebody, Wands being faster moving energy, this is somebody that is quickly approaching an energy of being well known or famous or just ultimately successful in life. And these people have gained, maybe your absence has made a lot of these energies, their hearts grow fonder. Because with the Knight of Cups, cups is the heart, this is the heart space. And with it coming in, this is people that want to take action to come towards you and offer a potential new beginning, offer a kind of emotional support, something that's more authentic, that's more pure, that's more genuine. These people want to be a part of your success. They want to be a part of your future. They want to be a part of what you're building and creating. These people want to come in and be a part of who you have become, or who, again, they see you are quickly becoming. Yeah, if this was a work dynamic where you left, there is maybe some regret here with these energies. And these people, maybe this is a person or people that maybe want to offer you a new opportunity to work. Maybe it was something emotionally fulfilling that you did, like you loved the job, but you didn't like the energies there because with the double energy, they were toxic. With this Emperor energy, obviously with this Ace of Wands and Knight of Cups, this person wants to come in again, a new beginning, something more emotionally fulfilling, especially if this is someone who was more immature in the past. This person wants to come in and show up as an emperor. They want you to see them as the emperor, as the ideal partner and ideal parental figure. They no longer want you to see them as this double energy, somebody that is unfaithful or untrustworthy, somebody that is, negative, toxic, and draining. They want you to see them as somebody that is strong and loyal and faithful, and somebody that you can depend on and rely on. Again, you are being seen as hyper independent, very independent, somebody that is kind of marching to the beat of their own drum. So whether these people are able to see you on social media or they have mutual connections, then there's somehow where these people are seeing that you are very focused on building the life that you want. You're very focused on manifesting what you want. You could have went through a physical transformation with this Magician energy, because this is physical energy, where your confidence is on 10 now. or you went through an energetic shift where they can feel that you are now more confident with this magician and Six of Wands. You're more bold, you're more fierce, you are more strong in your boundaries. And honestly, these people could have seen you this way all along, but maybe they were with this Six of Swords and Five of Pentacles, and Devil energy. Maybe these people or this person were trying to undermine your value, maybe make you not see your own value with this Five of Pentacles, as if you didn't have enough to bring to the table, as if you weren't enough. And it's again, it seems like with this Magician energy, the Six of Wands, you took your power back from whomever this energy or these situations or the situation was. You took your power back, and they see you as transmuting that energy. Again, Six of Swords walked away and you didn't look back. And now again, these people are wanting to come in and offer something valuable to you. Some of these people could be getting karma, right? If this is a situation that has to do with finances where they took from you, or you were financially giving to them, or they drained you, or they did something that caused you to lose a sense of self, your self worth, or your financial situation, then what's happening is now these people are now going through that, especially this Emperor energy. It's almost as if you went through an upgrade on some level or in a number of levels, and these energies went through a downgrade. Again, specifically this masculine energy. This masculine energy, though, could also be maybe trying to keep tabs on you through social media or through your friends and family or coworkers or some mutual energy that you have. But either way, these are people that want to come back in and they want to work with you with this Three of Pentacles. This is working together with like-minded people to create something of value, either financial value or something that is grounded and loyal and strong. It's an energetic bond that builds to a Ten of Pentacles, where it's something that is an everlasting connection or something that brings about financial abundance that is long term. So this is energies that now want to work with you. They may want to collaborate with you for some of them. Others of them, they just want to have a more close connection and bond with you than they have now or than they've ever had before. Because you have the Five of Pentacles out here, which, as we notice, is financial tensions, or it's a lack of value, a loss. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, where people work together to create value and to increase financial abundance. Yeah, some of these people, you were benefiting them somehow. Either they were feeding off of your energy and it was helping them financially. You could have been like a good luck charm. And when you left, these people lost their sense of power. They lost everything in their life may have started to fall apart. There could have been a lot of loss that followed you, right? In their life. They could have lost as you left. And now they want to come in with this Three of Pentacles and work with you and restore something. Again, Six of Wands. There's something about, again, Wands is energy. So there's something about your energy that's very powerful. Maybe you have a prominent position. Maybe you are well known. Maybe you're putting yourself out there more and you're gaining a following. It could potentially be this energy of you building up your finances. Something in your life has either shifted or they're seeing it as shifting. This could even just be them feeling this energetically. But you have a very something about your energy stands out. So you could be very popular, or you could actually be on more people's minds than you realize. This could be a community that is now watching you thrive, or they're seeing you as on your way to thriving. And some of these people may feel like you're thriving now because you've walked away from them, almost as if they were holding you back. They were benefiting and you were losing. Now they're losing and you're benefiting. And whether that's the case or not, this is why they may be keeping tabs on you, because from their perspective, they see you as on the come up. And some of these people could even be wanting to come back into your life so that they can, like I said, with the Devil energy, feed off of you and throw you off course. Maybe take from you with this Five of Pentacles, maybe put you in a lack mindset or put you in a position or situation where you lose your stability or you lose this newfound power. Some of these energies could be coming back in to disempower you. I'm going to be honest, especially with this Emperor, because you have the Six of Swords, which is walking away from conflict and disagreements and bullies and unfaithful, untrustworthy energies. And then it goes into the Five of Pentacles of loss, and then into the Magician. Maybe this is somebody that wants to come in as presenting as the Emperor energy, presenting as people that have transformed and changed and evolved, but secretly they're still in this unhealthy devil energy, and secretly they want to come in and cause you to lose with this Five of Pentacles your sense of renewed power and grace with this Magician. Yeah, this one's definitely a mixed bag. For each of you, is going to be different. The message and the messages that are coming through are going to be pretty much the same across the board as to why. But for some of you, this is this previous husband, previous spouse. This could be your child's other parent. This could even, for some of you, be your own father or a masculine energy that maybe was your boss. And maybe there was a trust there and this person deceived you or cost you something financially, cost you your job or your career. And now they want to offer something for you to come back in because maybe business has been bad since you've left. Either way, what whomever this is, whomever these people are, they took a hit when you left. Your energy brought about some gain for a lot of people, and they're feeling the effects of your absence. Yeah, with the Magician, manifestation, this is somebody that can create and build from their own vision and what have you. They're able to achieve goals, and they're very assertive, very hardworking, very diligent, very inspiring and inspirational. This is an energy of success. And with the Five of Pentacles, this is lacking success, lacking the ability to achieve goals, lacking the ability to elevate, lacking confidence. I will say again, these people are viewing you from a highlight. They are very definitely seeing you as somebody on a pedestal. And again, it could be because now that you're gone, they're seeing what came with being tied to you. Some of them are authentic and genuine, I will say. Others of these individuals or this specific person is still in this devil energy. And they're coming in to take, maybe disempower you, take from you, benefit off of you, feed off of you, especially where this is romantic. This is somebody that could even be fantasizing about you and doing things to the thought of you. I'll leave it at that. Your energy is still felt. Even in your absence, your energy is almost like you're present even when you're absent. Speaking even when you're not there. And I love that for you. So I'm going to leave the reading there. I don't want to get too repetitive, but of course, if it resonated on any level, you may feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you. Welcome to your reading group 2 regarding who is keeping tabs on you and why. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards. You have 5 cards from one tarot deck and 3 clarifiers from another. So we'll quickly highlight the cards that have come through and then we'll get into the reading. So the first card out is the Nine of Cups followed by the Tower, and then we have the Four of Swords followed by the Hermit, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Swords. For the 3 clarifiers, we have the Devil followed by the Empress, and then we have the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy for the clarifier is Judgment. So really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, the messages should apply no matter what. So for this group, this is pretty straightforward, okay? Whomever is keeping tabs on you is somebody that created some sort of a painful ending in your life that forced you into isolation or forced you into a healing. But I'm going to be honest, for a majority of you in this group, this is basically confirmation if this is your group or not. You may be somebody who does not use social media a whole lot, or even if you have social media, you're on social media platforms, you don't post a lot about your personal life or daily, habits. Maybe you're somebody that just reposts inspirational quotes, or you just use it to keep tabs on things that are going on. But somehow I feel like for this group, for a majority of you, this person doesn't even have access to see or keep tabs on you. Like there's no mutual friends or not any that they can actually reach out to. They can't access anything about you online because you live a very private life with this Four of Swords and Hermit. The boundaries that you set with that Ace of Swords energy out here at the bottom of the deck, you reinforced it with this Page of Swords. So for some of these people, they may have already come back in at some point after this Tower moment that you two experienced. And when they came back in, you may have reinforced with this Page of Swords your boundaries with this person that you initially set, and you stood on business. You reaffirmed to them that they were not going to cross any more boundaries with you and that they no longer have access to you. But this person is seeing you as having went through some sort of a glow up, okay? With the Empress, this is the most beautiful feminine energy in tarot. So they are viewing you as somebody who is very attractive, very sensual, the ideal woman or man. Take it how it resonates. For the masculines drawn to this Empress could be the feminine energy in this situation, and maybe they're viewing you this way, right? As maybe having lost something great. Take it how it resonates. But for most of you, you're the Empress, okay? And this person is seeing you as somebody that has transformed with this Four of Swords Hermit, somebody that has maybe put a lot of focus on your mental, spiritual, and physical health. And you have become stronger, more evolved, more stern, more vocal, where you are kind of operating in this assertive energy. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this person wants to come in and offer something valuable to you. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is about investing. It's about planting a seed, watering it, and watching it grow, usually into a Ten of Pentacles, where you have the legacy, the happy marriage, the white picket fence. But this person is trying to maybe figure out a way to come in and offer something that you even view as valuable, because they're viewing you as the Empress, so they are viewing you on a pedestal. With the Devil coming out with the Empress, this person is a bit obsessed with you. I'm going to be honest. There's an obsession here. It could be an unhealthy obsession because of the Devil energy. This is a person where this may have been an unhealthy connection. There could have been situations here where it was very toxic. There could have been unfaithfulness, or it could have been a relationship that was very dependent on the intimate aspect, the bedroom life. And it was, again, imbalanced. And I feel like this person was used to that. And maybe they came in and tried to they tried to maybe seduce you or entice you or use those old things that used to work to get in good with you and find their way back in. And with the Page of Swords, you reaffirm that was not going to happen. You basically reinforced those boundaries that had been initially set. And with Judgment, yeah, this is somebody you walked away from and you moved forward. You healed, you transformed, you evolved, and you're no longer the person you used to be. Because the Empress is sensual. She's about fertility. She's about intimacy. So this is somebody that is very, very deeply, passionately attracted to you. And it is giving the energy of maybe no one does it like you. Take that how you will. I don't think this person has found anyone that satisfies them or checks off every box the way that you do. They're seeing you as the ideal partner. They're seeing you as somebody that is very valuable and somebody that they are trying to offer something valuable to. But again, if I'm being honest, this energy is somebody that could maybe not have healed and evolved themselves fully. I can't say that for all of them because I'm not getting full energy into one way or the other. But with that Devil, Empress, and Page of Swords, it makes me feel like this person is coming back in because they need you and they need your energy, right? The Empress energy is very healing, it's very nurturing, it's very loving, it's very sensual and enticing and satisfying. This person needs to feed off of you with that Devil energy. They're codependent on your energy, on your mind, on your body, on your soul, on your spirit, on your heart. But if they've already come back in with this Page of Swords, their old tricks didn't work. With that Judgment card, things of the past, that toxic energy, that playing on this physical attraction, it didn't work. Others of them, they are wanting to come back in with this Ace of Pentacles energy, and with the Ace of Swords, declare the truth, declare to you how they feel, and reveal to you, that they want a new beginning, because aces are about new beginnings. But they're feeling like you will be operating in this Empress and Page of Swords energy with the Judgment card. Like this is something you put in the past and you're leaving it there. And they're afraid that you're going to reaffirm your boundaries with them. And there's a fear about that. There's a concern about that. But this is definitely somebody I feel is obsessed with you. And that obsession could be being fueled by the fact that they cannot keep full tabs on you. They may have seen you since this Tower moment, since this painful ending, but they don't have insight into everything that is going on with you. With this Four of Swords and Hermit, you're very private and closed off. This person doesn't have access to you, and it's only making their desire and their attraction to you more intense and more powerful. It's like out of sight, out of mind. It's like you pulled your energy back. And since you're showing up as the Empress, your energy is very valuable, is very powerful. With this Ace of Pentacles, very much somebody who is worth um, building something with. There could be a concern that someone else will snatch you up, right? With the Judgment card, it's about ending and the dawn of a new era, moving forward into something better. There could be a concern about this. Yeah, it's like with the Ace of Swords, you cut them out of your life, and with this Page of Swords, you are keeping it that way. No longer allowing this devil energy, this unhealthy dynamic, this energy of feeling seduced, or this person using their attraction or their charm or the intimate experiences you've had as a way back in. It's not working. For some of you, you and this person could be co-parenting, or you could have had a family together because of this Empress energy. I don't feel that for most of you, though. We have the Nine of Cups out here before the Tower. This is somebody that came in and destroyed your happiness. When they came in, you may have been at a good place in your life. In every area of your life may have been very stable, very stable and very sound. Like you had found this inner peace in every area, financially, in career. Like you had all of your ducks in a row, all of your 9 cups filled up, because the 9 is the self. You're very independent and you were feeling fulfilled in life. Things were doing well for you. You had found what you perceive as ultimate wish fulfillment. And this person came in, and then with the Tower, it's almost like they destroyed all of that. This person came in like a whirlwind, a tornado, and it went from happy and at peace, content, harmonious in your life with this 9 of Cups to destruction, chaos, ending, sadness, turmoil with the Tower. And with the Four of Swords, again, you had to really go within. You had to take time out. You had to really do a lot of work on yourself. You may have needed to do like physically sleep a lot. Your mind and body needed a very long recoup after this, especially paired with that Hermit. You had to do a lot of mental, emotional, and physical introspection, a lot of emotional. It couldn't be financial with this Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody that could have even had a negative impact on your finances. And you found yourself having to start over financially and start over with this Ace of Swords of learning to find your voice again. Yeah, this person with the Tower, they could have destroyed every area of your life, and you had to start over in those areas and rebalance, refine your 9 of Cups, and you could still be doing that right now. And this person may be sensing that and they want to come in, but this is maybe somebody with a huge ego. The devil energy, I believe, is Capricorn. So this could be a Capricorn person. Or again, just somebody who is very intense. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is a strong sex appeal. Like this person could be very enticing, very attractive, very charming with their words. They could dress in a very kind of seductive way. There could be something very seductive about this person, and their charm, their wit, and the way they perform in the bedroom is something that could have kept you tied to them, even though it was unhealthy and you were unhappy. And then suddenly things ended. Like you suddenly walked away and didn't go back. But whatever this was, it created a dramatic spiritual awakening in you. And this person is still seeing you as somebody on this pedestal, but now they're seeing you as somebody on this pedestal that they no longer have access to. And that's good. Okay. But they are planning to come back in. I feel some of them already have, and they got the sword. And that's good for them and great for you. But if it resonated on any level, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if interested, you may return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you. Hi, group 3. So really quickly, before we get into your reading, which I've already done, your energy comes through as very magnetic, very alluring. There is quite a bit of a star quality about you. Based off of the cards and the energy that came through, you may be somebody that is very reserved, very private. You may prefer to be alone or to yourself, or you may not like to mix and mingle with a lot of people. But even though your energy is very closed off and kept to yourself, you tend to attract a lot of attention with ease without trying. It's almost as if the more that you isolate or push other energies out, the more that it draws people or energies in. So the person or people that are keeping tabs on you, they seem to be almost mirroring whatever energy you're giving yourself, because you are seemingly very aligned. Whatever spiritual work, healing work you've been doing on yourself, it is coming through strongly. So, right now, I would suggest be very mindful of how you're talking to yourself, treating yourself. We should be this way anyway, but especially for this group, because the outside world, people outside of you, energies outside of you are reflecting that back to you. And right now, it seems like you're in a very good space, at least spiritually, mentally, emotionally. It seems like you're in a good space. I can't confirm that because it is a general reading and there are multiple energies drawn to it, but your energy is very powerful in a very calming way. There's a quiet confidence that is very much felt. You could be very physically attractive, but there's definitely this kind of alluring aura and vibe that your energy gives off, and the people that are keeping tabs on you, and I think people overall feels this energy. You could feel like there are people watching you when you go out, or you could find that when you go places your energy shines very brightly even if you're not aware. Your energy comes through like the sun, which is tied to Leo and fame. I would not be surprised if some of you are potentially individuals that become well known, or you become very popular even if you keep to yourself. There's something about you that screams star quality. Okay. I just wanted to make that clear. So, right now, you are one of the people that are keeping tabs on yourself, which is great. That means you're putting a lot of focus on you, and it is evolving you in a beautiful way. So I don't want to take up too much time, but I do know, again, not everyone makes it to the end of the video, or rather they don't listen all the way to the end, even though some of you do. So for those that tend not to listen all the way to the end, I wanted to put this at the beginning. Towards the end of the video, there are other elements that I talk about in reference to your energy and those that are keeping tabs on you. So if you listen all the way through, then you will of course get those additional messages, because they're not readily available to me to translate right now. However, you had a wonderful reading, and I will go ahead and let you get into that reading. Welcome to your reading, Group 3, regarding who is keeping tabs on you and why. So I've already pre-shuffled and pulled the cards. I've pulled 5 from one tarot deck and 3 from another tarot deck. So we will quickly highlight the cards that have come through, and then we'll get into the messages. So the first card out is the 9 of Swords, followed by the 8 of Cups. And then we have the 3 of Cups, followed by the Strength card. And then the final card out is Temperance. Bottom of the deck energy is the Sun. For the clarifying cards, we have Ace of Cups, followed by the Page of Cups. And then we have the High Priestess, and the bottom of the deck energy for the clarifiers is the 4 of Swords. So really quickly, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, masculine or feminine energy, the messages should apply no matter what. So this one is interesting because it kind of feels like a slight mixture of Group 1 and Group 2. So let's get into it. So first of all, the energies that are keeping tabs on you is either a friend, a family member, or a group of friends, or a group of family members. It could potentially be, for some of you, a romantic interest that you broke up with this 8 of Cups and maybe walked away from. But for a majority of you, this is friends and family. I feel the reason why is going to apply either way, even if this is a romantic partner. But either way, what's happening is with this 8 of Cups, this is an energy where you walk away, there's a breakup, you relocate, you move away, or you change jobs. And it's usually because you feel unfulfilled. And I feel like you felt unfulfilled by this 3 of Cups energy. Whomever these energies or this person is, you felt like you were giving more than you were receiving. And after you walked away, these people are now experiencing a 9 of Swords where there's anxiety. These are people that are, for example, you could have been a support system. Let me put it this way. You could have been a support system to whomever this is. You could have been somebody that always had encouraging words for them. You were very positive with the sun energy at the bottom of the deck, very bright. Somebody who at the time you could have been extroverted with the 3 of Cups. I said you two, I should have said them. So this could again be a specific person for some of you. But you and these individuals or this person, you could have celebrated a lot together, partied, hung out, spent a lot of time together. With this Sun card and this 3 of Cups, these could have been people or a person that you knew since your youth, right? You could have grown up with them, but there was a bond here, a strong bond for a while. And now these people are seeing you as this High Priestess energy and in this 4 of Swords energy, where you've pulled your own energy back. You're really focused on your own self. They could have noticed a tremendous transformation in you. Because when you're in the High Priestess and Four of Swords, you are in that hermit mode where your energy speaks for itself, more spiritual, more reserved, very private, very protective over your energy, not really somebody that's going out, hanging out, not really somebody that others have easy access to. Whereas before, with this Three of Cups and the Sun energy, these people or this person had easy access to you. They could call you up whenever they needed a shoulder to lean on, if they needed to borrow money, if they needed somebody to celebrate them, to celebrate with them, to encourage them. You were there. But with the Eight of Cups, this would mean that energy was not being reciprocated. And with the Nine of Swords, this could have also been causing you Nine of Swords. Like these people could have been draining your energy. You could have been dealing with anxiety that you thought was yours, but it was really theirs because you had so much that you were dealing with, but you didn't have anyone that you can rely on. But then these people were also adding their own worries and stress or negative experiences to what you were feeling. So you walked away. It felt like maybe a burden. This person or these people, it felt like a burden to you. But these people or this person is desiring a reunion because you have the Temperance card, which can be reconciliation. And then you have the Three of Cups, which is a card of reunion. It's coming together to celebrate, to have fun. Also, the Strength card, this, whomever this is trying to build the courage to come back in to offer a reconciliation. Ace of Cups in the clarifying cards is a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. This could be, again, romantic, or it could just be a platonic dynamic you had. But this is usually with the energy of somebody that wants something that's emotional fulfilling. There's a emotional bond, an emotional connection. Yeah, this is giving emotional support, especially with this High Priestess. So you are somebody that has evolved spiritually. You are also maybe somebody that prefers their own company now, and you don't really desire to be in the company of others or specifically these people or this person. But now they're needing your energy because it was benefiting them, especially from an emotional perspective and a spiritual, energetic perspective. But now you're no longer in this Nine of Swords energy because now you're in the Four of Swords where you've rested, you've healed from this, you've recovered mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and now you are the High Priestess. Now you have gained a lot of wisdom and strength and learned a lot of lessons from this, and you know better than to go back to this. Page of Cups. Yeah, these people want to come in and maybe kind of have you see the connection or them from a different perspective. Almost as if these people want to prove their value in a way. But this feels again like proving emotional and spiritual value, as if they want to prove that they deserve to be in the presence of you as the High Priestess. Because maybe before, like I said, you were giving of yourself easily to these people and you weren't gaining anything. Your cups were being drained while you were filling up theirs. And with the Nine of Swords, it was draining you mentally, emotionally, and even physically and energetically. And now you've powered up, you've leveled up after walking away with that Eight of Cups, and now you filled your own cup with this Ace of Cups. Now you have your own sense of self-love. Your confidence is on 10, maybe. You have found this inner peace, and this is an inner peace that maybe you didn't have when you were around whomever this is. But with Temperance, they want to come in and create something of balance where it's a mutual give and take. They're willing to compromise if necessary for this situation. They want it to be more of a compatible connection or group dynamic. They want peace and harmony, a more pure connection that's renewed and very different from the past. So this could be a person or people that realized that they were benefiting more from you than you were from them. And now they want to come in with this Ace of Cups and fill your cup up. Because I see the Ace of Cups, which is the offer, but then it's followed by the Page of Cups where the person is handing out the cup and it's being offered to this High Priestess. But this High Priestess is in a Four of Swords, isolation. So maybe these people are keeping tabs on you, but they really have no access to know what's going on in your life. You could be moving in silence, or you could just be keeping to yourself, and these people don't really know what you're doing or what you have going on. These may be people that don't even have access to you or a person that doesn't have access to you. But with the Sun, you brought the sun. There was a lot of fun and excitement and joy when you were around. You could have been very encouraging, very inspirational, very enlightened. These people could have had clarity when you were around. These people could have had a lot of joy even when they were experiencing maybe a Nine of Swords or an Eight of Cups themselves, where they were in darkness or mourning something or going through grief. You brought the sunshine. You were the strength. You were this support system that they could always rely on, or that this person could always rely on. And now you're giving that support to yourself. Now you're that positive sun energy for yourself. Now you're that temperance for yourself. Now you're this person that creates balance for yourself, whereas you gave it to them. You didn't have it on your own. Now you have it on your own. And they're realizing that you never needed them for support. The problem was that you were giving so much support to them in different ways that you just didn't have it to fill your own Ace of Cups up. Now you working on having your own overflow, and they're needing that. They're needing that with that Three of Cups energy and that Strength card. These people drew strength from your strength, but it drained you where you didn't have strength for yourself. And these people are being, or this person is being extra cautious about how they come in now, only wanting to come in the most pure, authentic, emotional, and spiritual way. They're trying to match your energy, but they are seeing you as somebody that is pure and genuine, trustworthy, honorable, very well respected, somebody that probably gave really good advice, because the high priestess is usually like a guiding light. This is a person that has a lot of inner wisdom. They don't share it with everyone. You are somebody that is not easily accessible. Even when you were with this person as a friend or a lover, or this group of people or this family member, you even then were a person that was very much to yourself. So the fact that these people even had, or this person even had access to you to begin with, was an honor, and they took it for granted. And now they also are cut off from your energy, because I feel like you've always been a person that was very reserved and picky about who you allow into your space. And these people were, or this person was allowed there, like a best friend or someone. They were allowed access. They were allowed to know certain things that was going on within you, and in your life behind the scenes, that most other people didn't know. And now they feel as isolated as everyone else. And it feels different from to them being on the outside looking in, when they knew how wonderful it was to be on the inside experiencing your presence. Yeah, they want to create balance and harmony now. They want to be a source of inner strength for you. They want to be a support system for you now. But they're also seeing you as somebody who doesn't need that from them. They're seeing you as somebody that you're giving it to yourself. But again, this person or these people need that from you, which is ironic, because how can they be a support system to you now, and this kind of backbone energy, if they are seemingly struggling to do that for themselves? How can they do that for you? So maybe these people are coming with the intention of being that, but on an unconscious level, they're actually needing that again from you. Yeah, Nine of Swords. These people could be a bit confused. Swords energy is mental energy, and that's the Nine of Swords. It's followed by the Eight of Cups, which is emotional energy. Mentally and emotionally, these people or this person felt your absence. They're feeling it now. These could be people that are having dreams about you, or a person that is sitting up at night thinking about you, thinking about how you've walked away, feeling the overwhelming dread of not having the that connection anymore. And again, you're the high priestess, so you may already know who this is, or even before coming to this reading, you probably were already feeling this person or these people's energy pulling on yours. These could be people that are checking your social media, but maybe you're somebody who doesn't post often, or you don't post about the private things in your life, or these people have no access, like they're not friends. So maybe these are people that have to create fake profiles and still have no access, because maybe you don't accept random friend requests, something like that. So these are people that's keeping tabs on you, but at the same time, they can't. Like they're trying to find out information, but as the high priestess, you're a closed book. You're unattainable. Whether this is romance, friendship, or family dynamics, you are unattainable. They are having a hard time gaining access to you. Some of these people could have already made an offer to become friends again, to build this connection again as a relative, to renew this romantic connection. With this Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and with this High Priestess, you weren't having it. You weren't allowing it, because the High Priestess is closed off. She doesn't allow many people or anyone in her energy. You could have went through a glow up, right? Which came through in all of them, especially with the Sun card. You could have changed a lot from who these people remember you to be. Like you could have become you maybe more mature now, more spiritual, more at peace, more at ease. stronger, but in a more kind of like with the strength card, in a more calmer way. This is like a inner strength, but there's still a sense of patience and calm about you. Like you've balanced your masculine and feminine energy. But with the sun card, there's this inner, they're seeing you as beautiful, no matter who this is, they're seeing you as very attractive, somebody that shines bright, somebody that is, kind of the center of attention. But with the high priestess and four of swords, you're not trying. So you could actually be somebody that attracts a lot of eyes on you, even when you're out and about. Like people may like to watch you, or you may always feel like you're being watched, or like there's people that are constantly trying to tap into your energy, even if you're not quite sure who it is, although as a high priestess you would be. But this is somebody that, like, again, there's something about your energy that could give star quality, but your energy, who you are as a person, suggests that you don't like to be in the spotlight, but somehow you naturally magnetize people. Like you draw, again, the high priestess, this is somebody that is divine feminine, and divine feminine is a receptive energy where you naturally just draw what you need to you. You don't have to chase. So these people could have even been very popular, or they could have attracted a lot of attention and success and abundance with this sun card because of your energy, because of your wisdom, your advice, your support. But they are seeing you as somebody that has a very beautiful glow about you. They're seeing you somebody as somebody who shines extremely bright. You could be very successful right now. You could be a business owner. You could be a healer. You could be somebody that is in a healing or spiritual profession where you do tarot, you do astrology, or you're a therapist, a counselor, a writer, a speaker, some sort of a religious or spiritual guru. Some of you could be in this healing profession, or these people are seeing you as somebody that would do great in these professions. Like you would have a lot of success there. Yeah, you were a enlightening energy for these people. You kind of help these people have clarity. When these people went through difficult times, or this person went through a difficult time, you were like this fuel of strength and power and encouragement, and somebody that helped create more balance for these individuals or this person. And now they're not feeling that with this Knight of Swords and Eight of Cups. They're feeling the absence. You could have moved away from these people. You could have relocated, moved to another state, city, or country. Or again, I'm just feeling like there's a disconnect. They're keeping tabs, but I'm going to say again, they can't keep tabs on somebody that is not open. They're wanting you more in this sun energy where they had easy access to you and they could see everything about you. They knew everything about what was going on in your life and within your energy field. And they were able to feed and absorb energy from that sun energy that you have. But now that you are the high priestess and the four of swords, they are on the outside looking in. So why? They want to know what's going on in your life. And again, Eight of Cups energy out here. The moon is in this card and the sun at the bottom of the deck. This one is very powerful. Like I said, it feels like a slight mix of group one and group two, but the energy in this is almost otherworldly. Something about your energy is very magnetic, very alluring. You have a very healing aura about you. And I feel like these people took it for granted, or this person took it for granted. This could be somebody that's going through a lot right now with this Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. That could be their energy. They could be going through a lot. And they want to reunite with you because you're a source of strength for them. With the Temperance, you help to balance things out and create this harmony for them. Create this sense of peace. The Sun card, joy, excitement, fun, clarity. Yeah, this is somebody that is going through a lot right now. They could have just moved away. They could have just had a bad breakup. They could be dealing with mental, emotional, physical energy experiences that are heavy on them right now. And they're needing to be in connection with you. They're needing you to help them heal and overcome, like maybe you've done before. And to be honest, I don't think they're going to get that. But that's not my decision. And each of you, it'll be different. But I'm going to leave it there because I feel like it is becoming repetitive and I don't prefer to be that way. So I'm going to close it out. If it resonated on any level, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can let me know in the comments if you choose. And if you're interested, you can return to the channel. There are other topics, videos, and readings there as well. But other than that, thank you.